Hey guys, it's Sash, and I'm going to quickly take you through two separate pistol rounds that you can do on T side on Overpass, and then I'm going to take you through the setup that I run on CT pistol. So first of all, you've got an option of a fake A, and then you're going to end up going B, and your second option is to fake B and go towards A. The fake B I don't run very much, but I'm going to go through it anyways. And first I'll be covering the A fake. So the A fake basically revolves around two people coming aggressive through mid and three people coming aggressive through ladder down in connector. Two people are going to come down ladder and they're just going to sneak with the bomb. They're going to trade kill anyone that peeks aggressively in connector, and then they're just going to wait and they're going to sneak here, they're going to hold the bomb. These two are going to be your star players. These are the guys that you trust to win the round on B, to not make the mistakes, to be careful if there are people hiding on B. The third person in connector, he's going to run up, briefly clear everything. If your two people on mid are fighting someone in mid, he's going to help you mid, otherwise he's going to start clearing toilets and run straight to A. Occasionally, if your friends run into trouble on long, or if they run into trouble on mid and you can't help them, this third person can make the decision to just run down banana, past toilets, just get onto site to really sell the fake. A lot of CT sided teams are going to put 3 or 4 people on B for pistol round, and as soon as they acknowledge that it's an A rush or get the information from mid that it's an A rush, they all far too overcommit. And there's two reactions that the CTs have. One is everyone piles up straight onto A site, and two is half the people pile up onto A site and half the people go through connector to try and get behind you on an early flank. This is where your two star players are waiting. If they open the doors, you're going to kill them. If they're smart enough to be aware of these kind of strats and they have a guy lurking, most likely he's going to be in B water. Occasionally he's going to be posted up on the door, really ready for the early aim fights, and a really strong position that a lot of people play is hiding on monster. It's very difficult for the T side to clear you on monster, and you can hear them coming from a long way because no T side in their right mind opens squeaky door through connector and then just sneaks the rest of the way. They're going to start running up to short, and this is one of the hardest things to deal with, is clearing everything so quickly on B. That's the hardest challenge with the entire strat. But the two people on mid, their job is just to run out. Occasionally a CT will peek aggressively. You want to be jumping, you want to be very difficult to headshot. You don't want him to get an easy pick and fall off. And you want to hit the body shots. You just want to stall him, slow him down so that he can't run away. There's no reason to kill him, there's just a lot of reason to slow him down, and the connector guy can come and finish him off. Once these two guys are running through mid, they're going to help you clear long toilets really briefly. One of them is going to make a lot of steps towards toilets, so two of you are going to be running up towards A site, is what it's going to sound like for the CTs. The guy's going to come back into connector and start sneaking. The last guy from toilet is also going to come back and sneak through connector, and eventually you'll only have one guy faking A site. So the other 4 of you are getting ready to go in connector, and timing is absolutely impeccable here, by which point most of the CTs have made it roughly to this side. Occasionally they've got fast rotates from heaven, and a couple of them will be on green and one guy will be fighting, but as soon as they get that kill on this faker, as soon as they get that kill, they're going to wait. And they're going to realise instantly that you're not here, at which point they'll start calling that it could be a fake and that you should be aware of B. So you've got a 10-second Goldilocks zone from when your guys are here to when you should be planting on B site and clearing it. It's a really, really good strat to play. A lot of teams run just a basic A rush. I'm not a fan of it because you can rotate faster than the T's can actually make it if you are a good team. Other teams run a B rush, which I don't really like because a lot of CTs can just stack the bomb site, which is unfavourable for the T side. So this strategy, it counters a lot of what a lot of CT teams will do by default. And because you've planted on B and it's a post plant, it is incredibly easy to win on pistol round. You can invest in a simple Molotov to buy extra time. You know, some teams don't buy kits, some teams will already use the smoke or won't have a smoke for the Molotov, and it can really win you a lot of rounds, as well as guaranteeing you a bomb plant for the third round, AK buy. The second one you can do is where you fake B and run towards A, and this just starts on the general map control. You're just going to have two people who are coming down towards monster. One guy who's got sick aim, he's going to be one of your best pistol aimers, and he's going to challenge monster straight up. The second person is going to be challenging any short aggression that they feel like having, any boosts, just taking away the real map control, making a lot of noise, making as many steps as possible. At which point you're going to have two people, the same two people in connector, who are just going to be sneaking through, clearing it. And the third guy on the strategy, those are the fourth and fifth. The third guy, he's going to be walking towards long A. This guy's really crucial because you want to get a split on A. He shouldn't be heard from middle. He shouldn't be seen from middle. He shouldn't be taken out early on in the round. So this guy is super important to stay alive, and the strategy basically revolves around him. The two people on B are going to start faking. Maybe your monster guy's got a pick. Maybe he hasn't. He's going to be sort of edging in closer, just slowly waiting. You can post up in monster really easily by just standing here, waiting for them to peek, taking the aim fight. Same thing goes on short. You can push in slightly and just take the aim fight on the jiggle peaks here. You don't want to expose yourself to 12 angles at once. You don't want to just run in alone. You're basically committing suicide. Your two people are going to start walking towards upper connector. As your guys push into B, you're going to start running towards A. Your guy's going to start running on long a little bit earlier than that, so that he's going to be here by the time you're coming out of connector. It's really crucial that the first contact that they take from A site is your guy on A long, because it draws the attention away from A short, which is open to a lot of angles. The pincer works really well when the long guy hits first. I hope this gives you a few ideas for pistol rounds, and hopefully your strategies will actually work.